Hello, grade 7 students. In this video, we're going to talk about our new lesson about digestion. So digestion is going to be divided into two parts. And this is part one. Food. All of you like food. So what happens to the food we eat in our body? How would a tiny cell, this very small cell, this tiny cell, feed on this huge apple? How come? What will happen in this body? First of all, let's start with the definition of digestion. So definition of digestion, Hassan, is the transformation of complex food molecules, of large food molecules into very smaller ones to be used by the body cells. So digestion is the transformation of complex food molecules, of large food molecules, into simplest one. These simplest one, they are called nutrients. And these nutrients, they are used by the body cell to perform our daily activities. Since these nutrients, they can give the body the energy in order to work and to perform our daily activity. So digestion, definition, it's the transformation, or it's the breakdown, or it's the hydrolysis of large food molecules into simplest one. These simple nutrients, they are called nutrients. They are used by the body cells to produce energy. As shown in the figure, this is a complex food. Upon digestion, they give simple nutrients. Which system is responsible for the digestion of food? Sure, it's the digestive system. Digestive system is divided into two parts, into two categories, either the digestive tube or the digestive glands. So digestive tube or digestive glands. Digestive tube, they are organs through which the food passes through, while digestive glands, they are organs through which food does not pass. So this is first about digestive tube and digestive gland. So first, digestive tube, they are organs through which the food can pass, and digestive gland, organs through which food doesn't pass. Digestive system, we have organs of the digestive tube and the digestive glands. Organs of the digestive tube, we have the mouth, we have here the esophagus, we have the stomach, the small intestine, a large intestine, and finally the anus, where the food is going to be excreted. Excess food is going to be excreted outside the body in the form of feces or in the form of stool, in the form of waste. So whenever you go to the bathroom to get rid of excess food is going to be excreted throughout the anus in the form of feces. Digestive glands. First of all, we have salivary glands that secrete saliva in the mouth. Whenever you eat food, for example, it's called saliva هو الريق اللي عندنا بالتم. So salivary glands, they secrete saliva. Gastric glands, they secrete a juice. In the stomach, pancreas, liver, and intestinal glands, they also secrete specific juices. So what's the function of digestive glands? Digestive glands, what do? They secrete digestive juices into their site of action. What does this mean? Digestive glands, we have first salivary glands. Salivary glands, they secrete saliva. Where? Inside the mouth. So saliva will mix with the food and to help the process of digestion. Gastric glands, they can secrete a specific juice. It's called gastric juice. Where is this juice? It's found in the stomach. Pancreas secretes pancreatic juice. Where? In the small intestine. Liver Hassan secretes a juice, it's called bile. Where? In the small intestine. Also, intestinal glands, they secrete intestinal juice. Also where? In the small intestine. So we have salivary glands, they secrete saliva. Where? In the mouth. Saliva is the one in the mouth. هي الريق اللي بالمouth. It's called saliva. And we have the site is the mouth. Gastric glands, they secrete gastric juice in the stomach, while The three other glands, the pancreas, the liver, and the intestinal glands, they secrete juices in the small intestine. Pancreas secretes pancreatic juice in the small intestine. Liver secretes bile also in the small intestine. And intestinal gland secretes intestinal juice in the small intestine. So if our digestive system is capable of digesting the food we eat, no matter what is this food, and transform it into simple nutrients, so why do they insist you have to chew the food well before you swallow it? All of your parents, they told you, we have to chew the food well. Chew it well before you swallow it. Why? Because it becomes easier for you to digest it, because it's easier for the digestive juices to digest small pieces than digesting of large pieces. So you have to chew the food well so that it will be easier for the juices to digest it. Okay? So first, about digestion. Digestion is divided into either mechanical digestion or chemical digestion. Mechanical digestion is related to the actions. It helps the food, or it digests the food into smaller pieces. While the chemical digestion, it works with the help of the juices. So mechanical digestion, what does it do? Mechanical digestion, it breaks down food into smaller pieces and they keep the food moving along the digestive tube. So mechanical digestion, it digests the food into smaller pieces. It cuts the food into smaller pieces. For example, whenever I eat in the mouth, I have to eat the food using my teeth. And Muhammad Bawab, I have to cut the food into smaller pieces using the mechanical digestion. So cutting the food into smaller pieces will help the food to pass from the mouth to the esophagus, to the stomach, to the small intestine, and to the large intestine. So mechanical digestion, it's responsible for digesting food into smaller pieces. While the actions involved. In the mouth, we have something called chewing. So whenever we eat the food, we do chewing. This is called chewing. And whenever in the stomach, it's called churning. And in the small intestine, we have something called peristaltic movement. So you have to know that in the mouth, the mechanical digestion is called chewing. In the stomach, it's called churning. In the small intestine, it's called peristaltic movement. Chemical digestion, it involves the digestion of food by the help of digestive juices. So it breaks down food into simple nutrients. It occurs mainly in the mouth, in the stomach, and the small intestine. So let's repeat it. Mechanical, it cuts the food into smaller pieces, while chemical, it breaks down the food by the help of digestive juices. So let's repeat it. Mechanical digestion and chemical. What's the difference? Mechanical digestion, it breaks down food Adnan into smaller pieces and allow the food to pass through the digestive tube. Whereas the chemical digestion involves the digestion of food by the help of digestive juices. It breaks down the food into simple nutrients. Mainly this digestion occurs in the mouth, in the stomach, and in the small intestine. How are these two types of digestion? What are these two types? Mechanical and chemical. So mechanical digestion facilitates the chemical digestion. It makes it easier and allow digestion to finish faster. So what do you think? It's easier to digest small pieces or to digest large pieces? Sure, to digest small pieces. And this is the action of mechanical digestion. So chewing the food will make the food smaller in size. And this will help the action of the juices, like the gastric juice in the stomach, the pancreatic juice in the small intestine, the bile in the small intestine, and the intestinal juices. So mechanical digestion, this conclusion is very important. Mechanical digestion facilitates the chemical digestion. It makes easier, facilitate meaning that makes easier or make it easier, and allow digestion to finish faster. Okay, guys, this is everything related to this session.